This video and others like it are funded by viewers like you. Thanks for your support. Can an American family sue the country of Colombia for the loss of a loved one? This and other stories coming up in a second. Follow along.
You're watching DC-born Rob, erasing borders. And now, the news.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. Thanks for watching. You're watching DC-born Rob, erasing borders. I'm DC Rob. This is a story that I've been holding for a few weeks because other things kept popping up, but I wanted you to know that the family of Gregory Owens is attempting to sue the country of Colombia for the loss of their loved one. Can this be done? Well, let's jump into a news story that I have from another site. So I'll be running the fair use for this one because this is a story that you need to be aware of. Also, stick around to the end. I got clowned the other day on a video I did about my age. So I want to address my age, especially to you younger cats out there. But again, I have a few other stories to jump into. Let's start this first one. And just so you know, a couple of the stories I'm just going to mention, but give links in the description of the video so that you can click on that on your own and take a look at the stories. I don't want to get flagged. I don't want to have to deal with that. And I know for a fact one absolutely would. It's a foiled robbery. You just need to see how street justice is done in Colombia. But the other one was because another American was caught doing you know what. But let's just jump into this first story that came from the news. This is a news station from the United States. So let's jump into this newer story right here.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
A family suing the country of Colombia. This after police say a man was shot and killed during a robbery there late last year.
Now, you may remember the story about that tragedy in Cartagena. Gregory Owens' family says he was celebrating his birthday when he was killed in October. Law enforcement in Colombia later arrested and charged 4 people. But the family now says the punishment those men could receive is not enough. But how does the process of suing a country work, and is there a chance this family could win their case?
News Channel 9's AC Barker took those questions to an attorney in our area. AC.
Josh, Kim, that's right. I've actually been in contact with Owens' family since his death happened back in the fall, and they tell me that a 5th and final suspect was arrested Monday, but they said much more needs to be done.
He was just a loving, giving person, and he would truly be missed by all of us.
Gregory Owens had just turned 59 years old the day he was robbed and killed in the streets of Cartagena, Colombia, back in October.
We do not want another American family experiencing and going through the same things that we've had to go through, so that's what the whole thing is about.
Now, his family trying to seek justice after 5 suspects were caught in connection with Owens' death, all with a criminal history. Owens' son, Gregory Owens, tells me that despite being offered to plead guilty, all 5 suspects have maintained their innocence and, if found guilty, face a maximum sentence of 33 years in prison. Members of the family said in a statement today, in part, quote, "We are profoundly relieved to share that we have found legal representation for our family in the wrongful death case of our dear father. This crucial step brings us one step closer to the justice we've been tirelessly pursuing." But what will this process look like? I sat down with local attorney Robin Flores on what the outcome could be for the Owens family.
It's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of resources, but it's not impossible. And the possible payoff could be tremendous. Colombia was the headquarters of many of the narco terrorist groups and the drug cartels, the cocaine distribution. Depending on what type of government actor they get to assist them, that would help with the discovery in the case, depositions.
The Owens family also said the outpouring of support from these communities has been invaluable during this challenging time, and they're grateful for their unwavering solidarity as they seek closure and accountability. Kim?
AC, thank you. Owens' family also says they've hired a law firm in Colombia to represent them in this case.
Okay, so there you go. You tell me. Do you think they're going to be successful? I have no idea. I really don't have a comment on this either way. I wish them luck. Understanding the system in Colombia, I don't know how they're going to pull this off, but if this comes to fruition, then just think of how many other families are going to be suing the government there. as well. But, as far as I want to let you guys know, when you leave this country, your rights and privileges stay here. Just know that. Okay, let's just jump into this next story because, again, I'm just going to read a couple of sentences, and the link to the story will be in the description of this video. Another foreigner, this time American, has been arrested for exploitation in the Aranjuez barrio, Comuna 14 of Medellin. He's named as Brandon Seth Wood, a 50-year-old man from Ohio. One news outlet does have his last name as Woody, just so you know, and that he's 51 years old. But again, that link will be in the description of this video. Next up, hundreds of police took to the streets of 6 communities to invite the most wanted to report. This event was held in the communas of Manrique, Popular, San Javier, Belén, Castilla, and 12 de Octubre. More than 150 agents from the Aburrá Valley Metropolitan Police took to the streets of Medellin this weekend to encourage citizens to join the efforts to find the most wanted criminals. The strategy deployed in the comunas of Manrique, Popular, San Javier, Belén, Castilla, and 12 de Octubre included flyer work in which material was disseminated with the names and aliases of those presumed responsible for the crimes of deletion, theft qualified and aggravated, crimes against freedom and extortion. As explained by the police, the strategy consists of a focused deterrence model that seeks to gain citizens to use the reporting lines and also combat crime. Agents from the Sicko and Walla also participated in the work. These interventions and focused plans will continue in the city of Medellin to maintain the positive indicators of a 13% reduction in deletion, and also to capture offenders who seek out young ones and adolescents to abuse them in the city, added the institution in a statement. Okay, the next one again is one that I'm just going to read a couple of sentences as far as what it is. There's been a robbery. The robbery's been foiled. You'll see them sitting on the patio just like normal, when you know who is going to roll up or probably jumped off the bike right before he came into frame. But it didn't go that well for him. And you'll see that. There'll be a link in the description of this video. Okay, again, ending on a lighter note, but not yet. Stick around after this story too, because I want to address the age issue, okay? Man, it's been a year. It's been a year since I know I've done this story for the past 2 years. The Burgermeister event spanning 51 cities in Colombia kicks off with the goal of selling 2 million hamburgers. From April 29th to May 5th, each burger is priced at 18 mil pesos and does not include sides. Tulio Zuluaga, the event manager, emphasizes that Burgermaster has evolved into a marketing platform to showcase burger restaurants rather than solely focusing on sales figures. The event aims to highlight the creativity and quality of burgers offered by participating establishments. Zuluaga expresses pride in the evolution of Burgermaster, emphasizing the innovation and balance seen in modern burgers, often featuring signature ingredients and artisanal sauces. Despite the challenges in the country, Zuluaga hopes to achieve significant sales during the event. He shares insights into his ideal burger, advocating for simplicity, quality, ingredients, and the balance of flavors without overwhelming toppings. Beyond burgers, Zuluaga discusses his life for traditional Colombian dishes like sancocho and tamales, showcasing his culinary versatility and commitment to accessible yet flavorful recipes. So there you go. Now, to the age comment that I got a few comments. It was pretty much 50-50. The older cats told me I was right for what I said the other day on Razor Ray's show. The younger cat said, I'm just I needed to take my Metamucil or whatever. I heard some of the comments were pretty funny. But I want to let you know that it's a blessing to make it to my age. And it's a blessing to make it to my age and be healthy. I can't say that, but everybody who made that comment, just sheer numbers alone, everybody's not going to make it to my age. We just don't. Especially as far as African Americans, we just don't live that long, especially if you're in certain neighborhoods. I'll give you an example. Where I'm from, I get a call from my godbrother. Monthly we talk. And it's always, Rob, what's up, man? Hey, man, ain't nothing going on. Hey, remember J-Bo? J-Bo. Oh, he used to live off on Nicholson Street, off of Riggs Road. Remember short dude with a cat? Yeah, man. He got wiped out. Man, why you call me with this stuff? Month later, Rob, what's up, man? Hey, remember Tim? Tim Robinson. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He ain't make it, man. He got in this. He got into this. He was riding on the back of this. And he ain't hit no more. And when I go home, I will tell you this, man. DC has hit some brothers hard. So for me to make it out, be 50 and be 61, feel like 41, look like probably 45, whatever. I don't know, whatever I look like. But to be healthy, no longer diabetic, in shape, physically fit, able to travel and go and do whatever I want to do, it's a blessing. So for you younger cats, it's not guaranteed. You ain't made it here yet. You can't talk yet. Okay, I'm telling you right now, don't be peacocking like you young and you all that because you young, because to get to my age is going to be a blessing. You need to sit down, stop right now and say, man, I hope I make it to 61, let alone 71, 81, 91. Because if you live in the hood, if you come from the city, if you come from the streets, there ain't no guarantee you're going to make it here. So the fact that I made it out of D.C. alive and I'm still here and kicking and loving my life and enjoying every day, I mean, it don't get better than this. I just want to tell you younger cats, it's a privilege to make it this far because somebody watching this video may not make it. So, and somebody that made those comments might not make it. So don't crack jokes on older folks. They are a privilege to be around to show you that we could actually make it this long. Because if I wasn't here and if I wasn't physically fit, like I could be old and broke down because I go home and I see people the same age as me and I go, damn, what happened? I mean, DC was some hard on some brothers. I think I escaped right before it fell apart. I don't know what happened. But I love life where I'm living right now. And ain't nothing like being healthy because there's some of you younger cats who not healthy. Look at yourself. Some of you younger cats, let's see who's healthy. Would you consider yourself healthy? I mean, some of you are, of course. But overall, think about it. It's a blessing to make it to this age. I just wanted to put that out there. So for all the older cats, thank you guys. Thank you guys for making it this long. And make sure you stay healthy too. Eat right, guys. Anyway, you're up to date with the latest out of Medellin, Colombia, and Colombia as a whole. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to travel, but travel safe.
On behalf of the flight crew, thank you for flying with us and have a pleasant day.
Okay, hold on, guys. Right quick. If you need to have things shipped to Colombia, shipped to someone else, or shipped to yourself to Colombia from the United States, make sure you reach out to CaribbeanShipper.com. CaribbeanShipper.com. The contact information is coming next. Join me on social media. I am DC Born Rob Official on Instagram. I am DC Born Rob Official 1 on TikTok. I am DC Born Rob O on Twitter. Don't be like this guy right here.
You're just so stupid. I had to send you a video to let you know you're so stupid.
That's right. Don't be like this guy right here. Join me on social media. Headed to Medellin, Colombia? See my guy Andres with Nomad Travel for safe airport pickups and drop-offs and tours. Contact information in the description below. If you're in Medellin and you need dental work done, from a basic cleaning to major reconstructive surgery, come see my guy, Dr. Carlos Mori. Contact information in the description below.
Thanks for hitting like. You did the right thing by hitting like. Thanks for hitting like. Thanks for hitting like. DC Born Rob.